Sophia Summers, 9 aces the last 3 matches, had just 1 in her entire career. This is 4th season playing college volleyball, but you wouldn't know it there with that pass.
This kill by Julia Hansen is so impressive. It's a beautiful ball by Melanie Schaffmeister, but look at how high she get high hands there and push it off the line.
Chased down by Carter, going immediately up the middle to Hill. Hansen, a soft shot, can't put it away. A bump set to Lauren Crowell. An extended rally, Crowell puts it down.
We mentioned this in the open. Lauren Crowell is in for Lydia Grote.
This is a significant absence for this offense. Alexa Russo, the setter who has just started hitting when she's in the front row this season as part of the 6-2, as Hansen lands it near that back line. That is blocked from Russo. Another block for Minnesota.
Incredible athlete, and certainly she's had her ups and downs. She's seen a bit of playing time here and there, but to really be a steady contributor for this Minnesota offense, it has been a game changer for them.
Keegan Cook says you put a challenge in front of her, let her work, and it will come to fruition. Zayna Palabiak, the bump set to Walker, and that is another powerful arm the Gophers have.
Really, you can see kind of working her way back into things. That was a nice aggressive swing on that out-of-system set. We'll look for more of that from her.
Nicely done by Hansen, keeping that off the ground. And then up the middle, taken advantage of, with Lisa Minity pouncing on that ball. Positive to see her get that kind of opportunity and put it down. Russo with the sets. Schaffmeister, tight space for Minity, and that's kept up by Summers, the middle blocker getting down. Walker with another swing, places it perfectly in that corner.
Amazing to watch these athletes and just how they perform.
See how Northwestern responds, and they go right into the Minnesota block, smothering.
5th in the Big Ten in blocks per set, but you look at this Calissa Minity penetrating about this program and the expectations of this program, that they expect to be performing well enough that they are hosting every postseason, and that is an important thing for each of these teams to recognize, that anything can happen in a season.
Another block for Minnesota. Her teammate Alexa Russo says she is a ball of energy. We've seen that here in the first set. Walker taking some heat off. So does Rylan Reed. Schaffmeister read perfectly by Russo, the opposite setter. Walker with a big rip, and Minnesota comfortably takes set 1 here at Maturi Pavilion, 25-18. Still airless on 14 swings, hitting .571 for Julia Hansen. Another block for Minnesota. They are swarming Northwestern at the net. Top 6 in the entire nation with the stretch that she's been on. Schaffmeister at the service line. Rousseau trying to place it over the setter and hitter, trying to be crafty. And Minnesota able to quickly take advantage for another quick start here.
Tim Nolan talked about their need to be aggressive, and they haven't been super effective, but these serves are putting Minnesota out of system and out of sorts.
Saw those numbers for Kennedy Hill. Blistering offense in the words of her head coach. Schaffmeister tracks it down and finds Hansen with a brilliant swing. With the way the ball comes off of Hill's hand.
Got a quick arm.
Carter looking to Reed, and what a stop by Minnesota Crowell for Reed and the Wildcats here in set number 2. We got Minnesota on their heels. Rylan Reed wants it right back, and Minnesota stuffs it. It has been quite the turnaround when you compare the first 10 points. What's happened since? It is even. What a slice by Booker.
But she's very effective.
This is her first time playing in the Big Ten as a transfer from South Florida, was all AAC last season. And Hansen's got an answer right back. Elise McGee at the service line was able to get Northwestern out of system early in the first set. Hansen unloads.
Now that one?
If you were averaging 1.2%, you'd be leading the Pac-12 just a couple of seasons ago, and now that number is just not good enough with the way the part of that game has changed.
Absolutely, and Keegan Cook is known as a great serving coach. You heard Tim Nolan talking in the open about him and Coach Cook having these certain things that he's very good at training. Serving is one of them.
Awalea with force up the middle for Minnesota. Hazan hitting .588. Minnesota still with set point. Hill, the solo block by Minity. Schaffmaster feeding Hansen. My gosh, what a blast by Hansen to end that set. Fired up for this squad. Melanie Schaffmaster looking for her offense, dumping it in. From Georgia Tech. Continuing this impressive run is Skylar Gray off the bench. Russo from the front row, and the rejection by Minnesota. Wooker and Engelman say no. 4 for 4 in this set. Lordemeer looking for Hill, and it's turned back. A point to Minnesota on the block, and they finish off this match in 3 against Northwestern.